Welcome to One Question at a Time, the TSI series. Question number 66. Solve the systems of equations 3x plus 4y equal 2, 2x plus 6y equal negative 2. We did 12 question before, and the note here is we have to looking for, can we reduce the coefficients? If it can all numbers in one equations, like all coefficients in one equations can be reduced? In this case, yes, it can reduce by factor 2, right? So can we reduce it? Okay. Then we will choose to use the method of eliminations or substitutions. Okay. Okay, so in this case, I think I will use the eliminations by multiply the second equations. So we have first equations, second equations. Okay, so my first step is I will take equation number 2, I multiply by negative 3 over 2. Okay, and I will get, now my equation number 2 become, we will have negative 3 over 2 times 2x plus 6y, okay, that equal negative 2 times negative 3 over 2. And why I have to choose negative 3 over 2, I will explain it in the next step. Okay, let's simplify this one first. So you see that I will have negative 3 over 2 multiplied by 2x. Now I can cancel the 2, so I have negative 3x. That is my purpose. Okay, for that is over 2. Okay, now I minus negative 3 over 2 times positive 6y, right? So negative times positive is negative. Okay, now 6 divided by 2 is 3, then 3 times 3 is 9, so we have 9y. Okay, we're done with the left hand side. Now set it equal to, we have negative 2 times negative 3 over 2, so negative times negative make it positive. 2 cancel, so we have 3 left. Okay, so let's talking about why we choose the factor of negative 3 over 2. Because like I said, at first I see that 2, 6, and 2 can be reduced by a factor of 2, right? So instead, I will multiply both sides by 1/2 to reduce it. Okay, so let's do it somewhere right here. Okay, if I do 2x plus 6y that equal negative 2, I reduce it by half, right? So I multiply 1/2, or I divide both sides by 2. It's the same thing. Okay, let's do like this, 1/2. Then I will distribute, and I will have x. Okay, 1/2 times 2x is x, and then plus 6 times 1/2 is 3y. That equal 1, negative 1. Okay, so after that, when I compare to equation number 1, I will have 3x plus 4y, okay? 3x plus 4y equal to, and you see if I use the x plus 3y, x plus 3y, that's my equation 2 right now, equal -1. To eliminate x, I have to multiply both sides by -3, okay? Multiply both sides by -3, okay? Then I will have my equation number 2 become -3x minus 3y, minus 3 times 3y is -9y, okay? On the right hand side we have -1 times -3, that is +3. So that's why we just kind of like do 2 steps in once, okay? Instead of doing twice, okay? This is the first step, it reduce. Then we try to find the same coefficients with the first equation but opposite side. Then we can add 2 equations together to eliminate x in this case. So I will choose the eliminations in this case, okay? So we understand that. Let's just iterate this one and then use what we do. Okay, so let me write out here so you can have a note. Okay, so from here you multiply both sides by -3 to do the eliminations. Okay, and then you will have is -3x minus 9y that equal +3. Okay, this is the second step for the second equations. Okay, second equations. Okay, so let's write out that -3x minus 9y that equal 3. Okay, this is our system right now. Now we add, okay, we add equation 1 to equation 2. And how we add it, you see that equal sign is on a column, right? So let's continue to wrap it down straight, okay? So we do left hand side to left hand side, right hand side to right hand side. Okay, so we have 3x minus 3x, that's 0, that elimination term, right? So we have 4 minus 9 is -5y. You see that I do at the columns, so this is gone, okay? That's 0, we don't write 0, so it's just gone. So we have 4y minus 9y is -5y. Then on the right hand side we have 2 and 3 is 5. Okay, now to complete this one, we solve for y by divide both sides by -5. Okay, now on the left hand side we have y equal -1, because this one is cancel. We have 5 divided by 5 is 1. The negative, keep it as it is. If we remember that on the top we have +5, right? At the bottom we have -5. So opposite the side will make the result is negative. And then we're just taking care of the number 5 divided by 5, which is 1. Okay, so any numbers will have like the side part and then the weight. The weight is kind of like the number itself, right? Without any sign. Okay, sign is plus or minus. Number is like 5, 10, any numbers, right? So when you do the multiplications or division, remember same side will produce positive. Opposite side will produce negative. Okay? Just keep this in mind. And as we do that, the side to the side, the number to the numbers. Okay, side to side, number to number when we do that. So here I will taking care of the side first, that opposite, right? Divisions, opposite side, positive divided by negative, that make it negative. Then I working on the numbers part, that 5 divided by 5 is 1. Okay. Okay, so we have y equal -1. The system of equations, which is mean you have to answer in x comma y part. You have x value and y value. You just find the y value is -1. So we just plug in one of those equations to find x. Okay, let me choose number 1. Okay, I will have 3x plus 4 y. Y is -1. I keep it at the parenthesis like that, and then plug in -1 inside, so that I will remind myself to distribute inside even though y is negative or positive. Okay, just copy the exactly what you have here. Sometimes you have the negative right here, that make a difference. That's why we have to be careful. So let's simplify this. We have 3x. 4 times -1 is -4 equal 2. Now we add 4 both sides. Now we have this one, 3x, that equal 6. Okay, so what is x? X equal 2. Okay, let's go over here. So 3x equals 6. We divide both sides by 3. Cancel that. X equal 2. Okay, so our answer is x equal 2, y equal -1 is the solution for the system of given equations. Okay, so if we write at the order pair, you will have this one is equal, open parenthesis, 2 comma -1. I'll just write out x equal 2, y equal -1 like this. Some people asking me, hey, can I write my solution at y equal -1, x equal 2? I mean, it's okay, but I recommend to write in order, alphabet order. So whatever first, write this first. Okay, so x, y, z. That's why we always start to talking when we're talking, right, about math with the variable. We always say x, y, z. We don't say like z, y, x, right? That is kind of like weird. And then also if we have like ABC, you're always listing like ABC, not listing like CBA or BCA or whatever. Just follow the order to make it flow smoothly. Okay. Thank you for participating in this series and see you next time.